Wonderful. Is okay? Awesome. For both of you, Christian and Tiffany, as you enter into this relationship, it's important that you always cherish your mutual love for each other. And you bear each other's infirmities and weaknesses. And you comfort each other in sickness, trouble, and sorrow. That as a husband, Christian, you always be an encouragement to your beautiful wife. Your Christian, she's absolutely beautiful. And for you, also, Tiffany, you be an encouragement to your husband as well. But Tiffany, I also want to share this with you about men, especially Thousand Oaks men. No matter how old men get, there always remains a little boy inside. And that little boy always needs holding, cuddling, caring, nurturing, loving, giving, everything you can imagine, and a kitchen sink too. They say that when a woman is sick and dying, she still has work to do in the household. But when a man sneezes, he thinks he's dying. It's always be an encouragement knowing that when you strengthen the little boy inside, you bring out all of the men that your husband should be. And that both of you live together as the heirs of grace of life. I'm going to say a blessing, a prayer. Be thankful for the journey that has brought you to this place. Thankful for the beautiful relationships that you've been given in the way of your family, your parents, and also your friends. Say this blessing. Father in heaven, we thank you so much for this most beautiful day that you have created. Tiffany. We gather here in the spirit of unity. With humble hearts, we ask your blessing upon these two wonderful and beautiful souls as they unite their hearts to one another. We're thankful for the blessings of life, the blessings of each and every relationship, those that have brought encouragement, that have nurtured and guided them, that have been part of their creation, to bring them to this day. We're thankful for each and every friend, for their parents, their grandparents, their siblings. And as they unite their hearts together, we ask your blessing here upon them now and forevermore for the beautiful adventure that awaits for both of them. And as your blessing always, Amen. Christian, I ask you now, will you have Tiffany to be your wife? Will you pledge your life to her in all love and honor, in duty and service, in all faith and tenderness, to live with her and cherish her forevermore? And Tiffany, will you have Christian to be your husband? Will you also pledge your life to him in all love and honor, in duty and service, in all faith and tenderness, to live with him and cherish him forevermore? As both of you are declare willingness to commit your hearts to one another. I'm going to share with you before you say your vows to each other. I just want to share some things about marriage, the journey that you embark on here and now. Marriage is one of the greatest relationships we could ever have in our lives. To find someone that's willing to walk on the journey, to share the beauty and glory of life, but even to share unexpected challenges that come up. Marriage can be wonderful, it can be great. The success of marriage, it doesn't come automatically. It takes a great heart and a great spirit, a willingness. The foundation of all great marriage, first, is love. Love is a great emotion, a passion, and joy. And I see that in both of you for one another. And you're going to share so many beautiful moments ahead of sharing that love, that joy, days like this, you're going to just stroll hand in hand in the sunset, being thankful for your love for each other. And as the sun comes over the horizon in the morning, you wake up in each other's arms. Again, being thankful for that joy, that passion. Thankful for the opportunity to share a day of love together with one another. There are going to be so many beautiful moments ahead of sharing that emotion. And besides all of those wonderful times ahead, there's also going to be challenges ahead. This is part of life. And it's also part of marriage. So it's important that you don't define your love only on how you feel. Because some days you're going to feel great and in love. And other days you're not going to feel so great. Because we tend to get distracted by things in life that causes stress. Work, finances. So finding the emotion of love sometimes is going to be very challenging for you. It's important that you always define your love for each other even deeper than your feelings. The level that you would always commit yourselves to be patient with each other in love. That you would commit yourselves to be kind to one another in love. Not to be self-centered, not to be easily angered, not to be rude or boastful with one another. It's the commitment of love that's going to carry you through every challenge that you face. It's a commitment of love that will take you from a valley to get back once again on a mountaintop as husband and wife. And it's important to recognize this about love. That all of us, over time, we have a tendency to just take our love for each other for granted. And time just slips on by. I want to let you know that you have an opportunity every single day to strengthen and celebrate your love for each other. You see, sometimes we go through a long, stressful day in the insurance business. And we get to our door, and we make the mistake of opening that door, bringing all that stress right through the door with us. And then there's turmoil in the household. But every day when you get to your door, from now on is a time to stop. Stop and say to yourself, you know, I had a long, rugged day today, but fortunately through this door is not my enemy, but God gave me an angel. So before I walk through this door, I'm going to leave behind everything that happened. And I'm going to realign my heart, my love, and my spirit for my beautiful wife, and also for my husband. So that as I walk through this door, I'll listen with patience, and I'll speak with kindness and understanding. And then I'll have respect for the one that I truly love. Besides love, it's important to recognize that men and women, they're a little different from each other. You probably know that by now. And as men, we value things differently from women. Men tend to value big toys, big TVs with remote control, sports, hanging out with guys. Women, on the other hand, they value other things. They value things like shopping. Probably at South Coast Plaza. And talking.
Sorry. Contact malfunction.
No problem.
I use my own.
That's all right. That's all right. Women tend to value shopping, talking,
No, you can skip over that.
and actually more talking. You see, on the average, men say 5,000 words a day. And on the average, women say 20,000 words a day. And all that brings out is there's a disparity on how we value communication. And communication is vital to every relationship. So on the one hand, it's important to speak a little less, listen a little more. As long as you're talking, you're not listening to the other person's heart. And then men, Christian, men say less, not because they have less to say. But men have a tendency to hold things in. They hold in their thoughts, they hold in their emotions. Things eventually pile up higher and higher. And appropriately, you're getting married on an island with a volcano. Men sometimes allow things to pile up so high until one day, boom, there's a big eruption. And Christian, you always want to minimize eruptions in your marriage. And the way to do that is to openly and honestly share everything that's on your heart and your mind with your beautiful wife each and every day. I'm going to share with you a legend that we have from Hawaii. It brings good illustration to all of these things. We have the goddess of the volcano, the goddess of fire. Her name is Pele. And as she was strolling along the beach one day, she came across a very handsome young man. And she went up to him and said, Christian, you're so handsome, I want you to be my very own. Well, Christian was a little shocked by this. So she said, listen, Christian, I'm a goddess and I can offer you all of this paradise as far as you can see. But Christian only took a second to respond. And as he did, he said, thank you so much for thinking of me in that way. But I have to let you know that my heart and my love is truly committed to the most beautiful woman in the world. And her name is Tiffany. Well, in her raging jealousy, Pele, the goddess, she turned Christian into a flower. Adam lived at the ocean. Surrounding us is that flower. It's called the naupaka flower. And as I show it to you, the naupaka flower of the ocean, in its full bloom, it's only half a flower. See, as the legend continues, she also went to look for this beautiful woman, Tiffany, found her, turned her into a flower, and had her live in the mountain, also as a naupaka flower. And the naupaka flower of the mountain, in its full bloom, it's only half a flower. But you see, when you bring the ocean flower and the mountain flower together, then they become one, forming a complete flower. What this illustrates for the Hawaiian people, it's always pertinent to your marriage. But regardless of the temptations on the outside of you, regardless of challenges, or even being physically apart from time to time, the both of you would always choose to come together as one full and complete flower, one full and complete love, one full and complete spirit forever and ever. Are you ready for that? So before I have you say your vows to one another, Christian's going to sing to you. Is that true? As you look into each other's eyes, you please repeat these words, Christian. You say, I, Christian, came here today to join my life with yours, Tiffany. I promise to take you as my love, from this day forward, to stand by your side, to listen while you speak, to comfort you when you cry, and join your laughter with my own. Fortune may smile, trials may come, no matter what we encounter together, I will always take my home in your heart. When you say I came here today to join my life with yours. I promise to take you as my love.
This is hard.
It's supposed to be easy. From this day forward, to stand by your side, to listen while you speak, to comfort you when you cry, and join your laughter with mine. Fortune may smile, trials may come, no matter what we encounter together, I will always make my home in your heart. These rings that you're going to present to each other, they should always be a reminder of things. They should be a reminder of the beauty of this moment, the beauty of this place. They should be a reminder of your family, your friends, being part of this precious time. But most importantly, wherever your adventure takes you in life, these rings should always bring you back now to this moment here and how your hearts feel for each other. The love that you share within right now, it's enough to carry you through an eternity together as husband and wife. And so, Christian, I'm going to ask that you present this ring as you place it upon Tiffany's finger. Will you say these words to her? Say, with this ring, I commit myself to love and cherish you forever. So say with this ring, I commit myself.
Oh, where you going?
I commit myself
To love and cherish you forevermore. You just hang out there for a few minutes. You guys can kiss, you can talk, or figure out what's for dinner. Because I'm gonna just say something, just a few words to all of you. To all of you, it's just a wonderful blessing that each and every one of you came, made the journey. It's just great. And I know all of you came because you probably either have a relationship with Christian or Tiffany, but certainly now both of them. And there's a dynamic part to your being here. You see, it's so important that you're here to offer so much more than just to come and watch a ceremony, as so often it happens. See, there's a lot of challenge in today's world, and there's a lot of challenge in today's marriages. And this couple, like every other couple, they need all the help, the love, and the support that they can get. And each of you have a greater purpose. You can take a greater purpose in being here. Instead of just coming this journey and watching the sunset in a beautiful wedding ceremony and then having a nice dinner. I mean, all of that's good. But it's far more important that you are here, not just for a moment, but for an eternity, as they remain together. You see, they invited you to be here, and you accept it because you're all important to them. You're important to their strength, their blessing. And they're going to rely on you. When there's difficulty ahead, there's storms ahead, there's challenges for them, they're going to count on all of you. That you would strengthen them together rather than separate them and pull them apart. So I'm going to ask all of you, you might have come here with a certain expectation that the minister is going to say a few words, and then they're going to say something to each other, and then they're going to be pronounced as husband and wife. You might have come with that expectation. And lo and behold, that's what happened. But I'm actually going to ask you to do something unexpected. Not that only they would make a commitment to each other, that's important, but also that each and every one of you would come and make a commitment also. That you would make the commitment to love them, to support them, to encourage them on their journey each and every day from now on for an eternity as you remain husband and wife. Like I said, they're going to be counting on all of you. Even though you're just a friend, or you may be a family member, their success and their glory in relationship also partly depends on you. And listen, you don't have to live in the same place. You don't have to see them every day. When you get up in the morning, you can say a prayer for them. When you're driving down I-5, 210, I-10, whatever, 405, you can be sending your love to them and they'll receive it. And of course, if you have AT&T, you can call them every day. So I'm going to ask all of you now, with that great spirit of heart, great spirit of aloha, great spirit of celebration, if each of you would make now a commitment to love, to support, to encourage this beautiful family, Christian and Tiffany, from now for an eternity as they are husband and wife, please say, yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
Awesome. I'm going to offer a blessing over everyone and then pronounce them as husband and wife. Lord Father in heaven, I thank you so much. Thank you for the beautiful hearts that you have brought here. Thank you for the love and the spirit, the bond that you would share. Lord, I ask a blessing over everyone here as they commit their hearts, that you would fill their lives with great abundance, abundance of joy, abundance of peace, and above all, abundance of love. Lord, that you would even fill their lives with great abundance, even financially. That as everyone's cup overflows, that overflowing would be coming onto this beautiful family for Tiffany and Christian. And thank you so much, not only for the blessing of this moment, but for the beautiful adventure, the journey that still awaits ahead. Thank you always in moa kukaloko mai kai o kahaku o Yesu Kristo, me ke aloha o ke akua, a me ka launa puana mai o ka uhane hamalele, a me mako a kau. Amen. And now with that, I'm honored to pronounce you both as husband and wife. I invite you to seal your vows with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask you please rise. I'm honored to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Christian and Tiffany Chivaroli.
Chevrolet! Yay!